asked for it, and I'm going to deliver. What your choice of dog says about you, part 2. Pitbull!
Pitbull Terrier.
You act tough, but you're actually a total softie. Why? Because clearly you put aesthetics aside when you bought this dog. Or should I say rescue. No one actually buys a pit bull. You only buy a pit bull if you live in a rough area and you need some dog that's scarier than the meth heads in your driveway trying to steal your tools from your SUV. Alright? Doberman.
I am Venom.
You're an impulsive person. How do I know this? Because unless you own a wrecking yard or a compound in Mexico, you've clearly bought the wrong dog. You also don't like visitors, which is obvious, because to everyone else that comes over, your dog is basically a fur shark. And you know this, so you don't ever have to host play dates. Oh my God, well played you. You're smart. Well done, Doberman owners. Husky. You're wondering if you can sue Instagram for bringing this lunatic dog into your house. Your algorithm had you convinced that your husky would be loyal and cuddly with the occasional funny woof. But no. Instead, you've ended up with the dog equivalent of an Instagram model. Figures 2 short planks and says dumb shit at you all day. At least it's cute. You often lay in your fur-infested bed at night wondering if the chaos is all worth it. But then you re-watch a video of your dog falling off the couch onto the floor and you smile because you think that maybe that video could go viral and you'll be able to make money, which is going to pay for a new door frame that your dog chomped through. Pug! You don't care that your dog's face looks like a stomped on Coke can because at least it's not a Frenchie. You're the OG of trending dog purchases. And you don't care if it snores while it's awake. In fact, the more messed up your dog's face is, the better, because it makes you look like a better person for loving it. And you probably are. You're like nurses, you know, doing things that people just aren't willing to do. You love a pug. I couldn't do that. Because let's face it, both ends of these dogs look similar. Whoops. I need another. Cattle dog. You're so Australian, you make the castle look like a Nordic noir film. You're the kind of person who'd yell out, "Yeah, nah, bugger off, you dickhead," while watching a parliamentary speech. You needed a proper dog that you could give a proper human name to. If your dog isn't called a Bruce or a Dave, then you're not having it. Or if you get a girl dog, you call it Sheila, because that's the only bitch you want in your life sitting on the couch for the next 15 years while watching Gogglebox. Dachshund, or should I call it the silly sausage dog. Felt like a good idea at the time, didn't it? Admit it, you were sucked in by the local cafe dog Schnaps and Schmacko, and you thought they're only little dogs, they'll be easy to manage, but oh no. Instead you've inherited a yapping sass machine.
Oh!
Kelpie. You still harbour nostalgic feelings from visiting your grandparents' farm as a kid, and so you go and buy a Kelpie. Congratulations! You just bought yourself a stage 5 clinger. Who needs a stalker when you've got a Kelpie?
Just have your fun.
You can't even pee in peace without those brown eyes stalking you throughout the room. You think you own them? Ha! They own you now! Think you're going out? Oh no, you don't. You're not going anywhere without them ever again. You're stuffed. Yes, they're incredibly loyal, but in like a bunny boiler kind of way. The only comfort with Kelpies is that their incessant need to go on 85 walks away means that you'll never get fat or make any new friends. We had friends that owned a cattle dog and a Kelpie. The cattle dog was called Jessie and it was fat and lazy. And Billy was a lunatic that would just run and run and run and run and run until it was like sickly skinny. So you know what they did? They tied them together. Mountain dogs. Bernese, Pyrenees, Pyrenean, no. It's a girly bit. Pyrenean. And the big white ones. The breeder promised you that it was from a smaller lineage, but then 6 months later, as you're hauling its 70 kilo ass into your undersized SUV, you realise you've been conned.
There we go.
You bought it because its beautiful grand stature would pair nicely with your plaid pants, you know, like in the paintings in the chateaus. But instead, your plaid pants have ended up being a napkin for your drooly dog cuddles. All right, so I've covered off more dogs in part 2, but I'm not doing any more. If you've got some random dog breeds, some Whistler or Hissler or Hustler or I don't know, I'm done. Let's come up with a new theme and offend more people in other ways. If you've got an idea for a new theme of other people I can offend on new topics, I don't know, what the food you buy says about you or something. Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Have an angry day.